Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, I am starting to have some bad news for the Simpsons game yet again. Nothing much has happened. It's it's not it's not as bad. Well, it's still bad, but it is, at least for now, not as bad as the other one. Or it might be. Or it might be. I have my PlayStation turning off, and it's still not turning off. Because, yeah, I'm currently testing it to see how it is. But, anyways, the bad news is that for one of the levels, it's been, well, I'm going to be currently testing it out, so I'll probably post an update. Because I'm currently testing it currently as I speak, as you can tell with the PlayStation. If the PlayStation even turns off. Should it be turning off? Let me actually go check that. Is it actually turning off? Okay, that light's blinking. I don't know why it's not turning off. It's weird. So, yeah. Basically, yeah. So, for at least one level, I'm having issues with it. It's not really issues pertaining to loading into the level. It can load in just fine. It's just when I get into a certain, point where the game just kind of doesn't like freeze. It just kind of soft locks. So, yeah. So that's basically the issues, and this is, at least for now, pertaining to one level. I'm going to be likely doing some more testing to see if there's any other issues, but at least for now, it's only pertaining to one level. And so, yeah. The reason why I'm also saying this is because this level that I'm talking about, my cousin and I haven't actually played, or are going to be playing it in some future episode. It's not going to be the next episode. I can confirm. I'll have to test out that level, but oh, my PlayStation just turned off finally. Well, that's good. But yeah, so at least for right now, it doesn't have anything to pertain to the next episode. I'm gonna be testing out the level that we're gonna be playing in the next episode. See if that's fine. That's fine, we can continue. But again, it is kind of sad that I'm starting to have these issues with the Simpsons game again. So, yeah. So I'm gonna be testing out every single level, and so, yeah. I'm gonna do a test, because, the only reason why is because my phone has a pause button now, so I can actually see, and because the photos app based on my phone doesn't seem to close out after each time, I can actually do tests. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm basically gonna go into each level, kind of play them throughout, and kind of see if they go, or they freeze, or if they kind of lock somewhere, to kind of see. This will be pertaining to every section, because this time I can actually fully test out, compared to the last time that I started having issues with the Simpsons game, because, well, the first time it happened, I really only had access to the first 9 levels, because I like to do I mess around with some other files. I usually like to mess around with files and break them, so, yeah. But anyways, so yeah, at that time, I only had one file that I only went up to, like, the first 9 levels, which was the profile that my cousin and I have been playing on. But at least this time, I at least have, I have a file that's gone through the entire game. I have a file on that, the one I'm currently doing it on, but yeah. So basically, yeah. So, yeah, anyways, I guess, so this will probably be a long video, because, yeah, I'm going to do the pause testing out. I guess while I have that, I'm going to be charging my phone with it as well. just because my phone's kind of on the lower battery, and so yeah. So I guess what I'll do is I'll likely just play the game down. I'm probably just gonna be playing the game down here, and then I'm gonna go through each level and say if it's fine or not. So yeah. I guess what I could do is... Do I actually... I don't think my tablet's alive. I might have to check. I know my old phone's alive. It has some battery life, but my old phone's getting into that. Well, it's kind of lagging. Let's see. Oh, my tablet's actually alive. Okay, cool. So, what I was thinking about doing is... So there's gonna be a batch uploads for the Simpsons game. I didn't want there to be tests, but I mean, I kind of have to have tests for this. So yeah. You know what? Here, so I'm not like taking from because I'm gonna be, because again, I've kind of, well, I was doing like some like test recordings with my phone and that tripod that my cousin gave me a while ago, with my bed up in this corner. I gotta say, well, it's still at an angle. It's actually it's actually a great spot for my phone. It's pretty flat, and you know, it's up at the TV. I think compared to my old bed, which was a little lower, this one's pretty up high. So yeah. But anyways, so I guess what it is gonna be is that I guess I'll let you guys know during these videos what's going on, so that you guys can be prepared for this video when it comes out, which I don't know when it is. So anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for this. So I was about to say that's gonna be it for this, but no, that's gonna be at least for this section. And so yeah, I guess I'm gonna pause this and then I'll give you guys an update on how the first level plays. All right, so I had to kind of change a bit so I can get my charger go, so kind of a different angle and all that. But anyways, I just tested out the first level and it works completely fine. So the other thing I'm also going to be doing with this is I've got my tablet up on my bed. So for those of you who didn't watch any of those videos that I recorded from my tablet, yeah, I'm doing another video on my tablet so that if you do want to watch those, yeah, you can watch this so you can prove what I was saying. So I just went through the first level and the first level works completely fine. So no issue there. All right, on to the second level. All right, so I just got done with the second level and I am confirmed that the second level works completely fine. So yeah, I'm only doing this because I just want to see what levels are broken. Because after this, I'm gonna be at least doing clean, of the disc without cleaning it with my shirt. Because again, as I reinstated, I think in this video, anyways, it might have been the other one, I can't remember. But if not, I'll just restate here. I basically tried cleaning the disc off with my shirt when it was first having issues, and yeah, it made it worse. So that's the main reason why I had to make an update video with that, because I myself made it worse by making it completely unplayable because it won't even load the game. But yeah, so yeah. Anyways, this is my I'm sorry. I'm also sorry that the videos are just gonna be testing out the blank level of the Simpsons game. It's just me not being able to think of tiles is showing. So yeah, anyways, I am going to now go on to the third level. Alright, anyways, I have now tested out the third level of the game, and again, came back with, it works completely fine. So, so far right now, all levels work completely fine. So again, that's the only reason why I'm trying to do this test. I just want to see if they're doing it. And again, from this, and also from this point on, I'm going to be done. Well, I've been doing it first as like well, typing in the first, not just one ST, it's actually the first as it spells, same as second, and same as third. But I think after this, I'm probably just gonna number them, so 4TH, 5TH, yeah, again. You know, I should have probably done that with the 3, but oh well. Sometimes I change things up. So, yeah. So anyways, I guess on to the 4th level. Anyways, I have now tested out the 4th level, and I've come to the conclusion that it works. Completely fine. So, I'm actually gonna, at least from this point on, I'm gonna actually make a change. So, I'm gonna skip through, like, the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th level. So, I'm gonna be skipping the next 5 levels. The only reason why is because I probably should have thought of this beforehand, but I should have probably tested out the levels that my cousin and I haven't done yet. Sorry about that. Just to make sure that, you know, they work. Because it really doesn't make sense to test. I was saying this because it really doesn't make sense to actually test out all these levels in order, especially like, because like, yeah, the first 4 levels, my cousin and I have already done that. I need to, I seriously need to think about this, like, what level, I need to see what levels my cousin and I haven't done, and I need to play those instead, to test those out. Because, like, yeah, I can test these other levels out and say, oh yeah, they're fine, but my cousin and I have already done this. I need to be looking at least that's the series standpoint for my cousin and I, so that's why I'm skipping the next 5 levels, because my cousin and I have already done the next 5 levels. So, yeah. So, yeah. So I guess, yeah, it will jump from the 4th to the 10th level. And so, yeah, of course, I'll also explain it in the test video, the testing level out video, as well as the reason why I made the chain. And it's because, well, I was starting to test out the levels that my cousin and I have not done. But anyways, I'm not to that point yet, so yeah. Or to the 1 level that's been having an issue. But anyways, that's gonna be, yeah. Anyways, that is going to be it for this episode of, or, what did I say? I don't know. For some reason, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have, for some reason I said episode. What is it an episode of? Nothing. It's not an episode of anything. Oh my god. Sorry. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go test on to the 10th level now, which is a level that my cousin and I have not done. I see you there. Well, I've already made the video, so you probably would already seen it. Anyways, I'm gonna go test out the 10th level. Alright, so I just tested out the 10th episode of the game, and they come up to it works fine. Because my phone's getting almost dead and it doesn't seem to be charging, I am gonna just make the decision to end the video off here. Because again, well, I think it was either the last, it was one of the few previous, but I saw that my phone was at 20%, so yeah. So I'm just gonna make the decision to end the video. I'm gonna end this off here. I'll try and do more testing tomorrow, and I'm only gonna say this because I'm just gonna say there's most likely a chance that I'm probably gonna forget, because that's just me. But actually, I was gonna say I'm gonna end this off here, but I guess I think I should have enough battery life on at least my phone, because it doesn't seem to be charging. Or if it is, then it might be draining. Then it might be draining more than it can charge, if that is the case. But anyways, I think what I'm going to do is so I was thinking about ending it off here, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more skip to the 12th episode to actually show you guys what I mean by this one kind of loads up. I'm gonna be so mad if, like, I do this test and somehow it works. I'll be like, what the heck? I was literally just testing this about an hour ago, and now it works. Like, what the heck? Yeah, so, yeah. But I guess the good thing is that at least to the 10th level works, because this is going to be the level that my cousin and I play next, so we can at least still continue on with the series. So yeah, again, this is the reason why I'm saying it's not as bad as it was previously, because in the other one, some levels just would not load at all. These, at least for now, these ones, the levels can load. It's just one of them at a certain part just doesn't work, or doesn't, it's just kind of soft locks, I'll just say. So, yeah. So, anyways, I guess then, yeah, that's gonna be, or, anyways, I guess, on to the test of the, last and final level that I'm gonna do for tonight. Because, again, Chrome's almost dead. So, yeah, on to the 12th level. Alright, so, I have now tested out the 12th level. I'm actually still currently on it. Actually, here. Just so I can show you that the 12th level isn't working. And I'll even grab my controller, so I'm going to be doing this one-handed. But anyways, so as you can see here, so, this isn't, I'll just show you just the level. So here's the TV. So as you see, these ice cream trucks are fully built. Guess what? So is that candy shop building. So yeah, what's supposed to happen is after those are built, they're supposed to go into the cutscene that then goes into this final section here, into the stage, but nothing's happening. Yeah, the other thing is, like, some sounds are kind of cut off, too. Like, I'll even show you. I have all the audio stuff on. So, as you can see here, all the audio stuff is on. But for some reason, yeah, I'm supposed, yeah. And I did say I was going to test that out, but here, you know what? I'm just going to relate to you what happens. So, let me get this set back up, and then... yeah. Let's just go here. Oh no, I want to clear that there. So the reason why I'm not going through the pause game is because I've tested it out and it crashes the game. So yeah, the reason why, at least in the first section of this video, the first 2 minutes of this video, I said that my PlayStation was taking a while to turn off. It was mainly because it was after I crashed out in this game after leaving the level. So I cannot leave the level through normal means by just pausing the game and hitting that exit game button. So I want to see what happens if I just click the game out through the other PlayStation means, like pressing the PlayStation button, because it has a quick game button there. What happens if I close it out through there? Okay, so look, actually, I'll relate to you, it closed out the game. Closed out the game just fine. And here, I'll even show it again. I'm gonna go load into the game. But anyways, here's the game. And it comes up. Here it goes. See? It loaded up like normal. But yeah. Anyways, I guess for this long video, I'm gonna end this video up here. Again, if I remember tomorrow, I'll try and do the rest of the levels and stuff. There'll likely be another video like this, and then, multiple other videos from my tablet. At least just proving out that these levels do not work. So yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this. That's gonna be it for this video, and yeah, bye. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.